welcome to this evening's city council meeting. It is 5:30 p.m. This is the formal portion of the city council meeting for those of you that were at the workshop earlier. So the rules of decorum are in place. If you need to have conversation, please step outside and do so that it's not distracting to those around you. And with that, I'm calling the meeting to order 5:30 p.m. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated. All right, so City Secretary, we have a quorum this evening with all council members being present. Proof of notice of meeting, please.
Mayor notice was posted by 2 p.m. on July 1st, 2026.
Great, thank you. Okay, if you are here for a public comment, remember you come to the podium, state your name, your ward. You have 3 minutes to speak. Council cannot respond to you. City Secretary, are there any public comments?
No, Mayor, there are not any public comments.
Great, thank you. Okay, it's the same procedure for public hearings. If you're here to speak on a public hearing, you'll come up to the podium, state your name, your ward. You'll have 3 minutes to speak. Council cannot respond to you during that time. City Secretary, we are starting public hearings at 5:32 p.m. Public hearing A, to obtain citizen views and comments regarding the second and final reading of ordinance 2026-06-05 and ordinance amending chapter 2 administration, article 4, finance of the Alpine Code of Ordinances by adding division 4, enterprise fund financial management, establishing financial management policies for city enterprise funds, including rate sufficiency requirements, reserve requirements, limitations on transfers of enterprise fund revenues, annual reporting requirements, and long-term financial sustainability standards, providing for the findings of fact, enactment, repealer, severability, proper notice of meeting, inclusion in the code of ordinance, and effective date clauses. Is there anyone here to speak on this? Seeing none, moving to public hearing B, to obtain citizen views and comments regarding the first reading. Ordinance 2026-07-01, ordinance approving rezone application 2026-07-01, amending the official zoning map of the city by rezoning the property located at 1301 West Avenue J and legally described as 2.0 acre tract of land, more or less known as tract 1 out of the east 1/2 of lot 2, means addition, subdivision A, to the city of Alpine, Brewster County, Texas. At the same appears in the map or plat records on file in the office of the county clerk of Brewster County, Texas, rezoning the subject property from R2 multifamily district to R4 mixed residential district, providing findings of fact, repealer, severability, effective date, proper notice, and hearing clauses. Is there anyone here to speak on this? Okay, seeing none, moving on to public hearing C, to obtain citizen views and comments regarding resolution 2026-06-13, a resolution adopting the city of Alpine master fee schedule, establishing appendices A through H, including appendix B, building services fees, relating to building permit, departmental fees, authorizing the periodic update of fees by resolution, repealing conflicting resolutions, directing implementation, and providing for an effective date. Is there anyone here to speak on this? Okay, seeing none, City Secretary, I close public hearings at 5:35 p.m. There are no presentations and recognitions. There are no proclamations. Community interest items. City Secretary, each member gets 1 minute on the clock. So starting with mayor announcements, July 9th through 10th, we have our Texas Downtown Regional Roundtable event going on. So there will be a lot of visitors in town for that. July 22nd through 26th, we have Viva Big Bend. August 6th, which is a Thursday at West Texas National Bank, Alpine Business Coalition is having their 4th meeting. August 8th through 9th, we have Big Bend Ranch Rodeo coming up. City manager announcements.
So on top of that, we have the Art Walk Plaza ribbon cutting, February, July 10th at 3 p.m. We have a public service announcement, the National Public Service Recognition Week that actually happened in May, but we were dealing with the water crisis. The city of Alpine is proud to join communities across the country in celebrating National Public Service Recognition Week, observed this year from May 4th through the 10th, 2026. This special week honors the dedicated men and women who serve our community through their work in public service, from maintaining vital infrastructure and ensuring public safety to supporting daily city operations and providing essential services. Our public servants play a critical role in enhancing the quality of life for all who live, work, and visit Alpine. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the City of Alpine employees and public servants everywhere for their unwavering commitment, professionalism, and service to others. To recognize and thank our employees, City of Alpine offices will be closed early on Friday, July the 17th, 2026, from noon to 5 p.m. We thank the community for their support and understanding as we take this opportunity to show appreciation to those who keep our city running.
Great, thank you. Wonderful, okay. All right, Councilmember Stevens,
Nothing to add, thanks, Mayor.
Councilmember Escobedo, Councilmember Lucas, Councilmember Martinez.
No.
Councilmember Portillo.
No, ma'am.
Okay, and with that, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. You guys noticed when you came in, we have Kate Hunch over there to recognize our city manager. He just received an outstanding certification. You would
Yeah.
tell us all about that, please.
So the state of Texas, last month, the state of Texas, by authority of the state of Texas and Texas State University, the William P. Hobby Center for Public Service of Texas State University hereby confers upon Henry Arredondo the designation of certified public manager, together with all rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto on this 8th day of June, 2026 in Austin, Texas. And what the program is, let me just give you a little, the Texas Certified Public Manager Program is an intensive professional development curriculum designed for public servants. It teaches practical high-level skills in municipal management, human resources, budgeting, and policy evaluation. Earning this designation ensures your city operates at the highest standards of local government efficiency. This nationally accredited 7-track program helps city managers, department heads, and key staff build crucial competencies across several areas such as strategic leadership, enhancing leadership capabilities and practical decision-making, fiscal responsibility, navigating municipal finance, and working under fiscal constraints, operational excellence, mastering personnel management, quality control, and applied research. Having staff complete this program ensures your municipal operations are run by officials equipped with modern, proven government management practices.
So the city of Alpine is very fortunate to have you.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Thank you.
Good job. Everybody enjoy some cake. 10-minute break. 1 p.m. Okay, moving on to changes to posted agenda. Council, are there any items to be continued or withdrawn?
Would say, 12B. 12B.
Well, okay. So 12D,
Action item?
Yeah, action item.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, 12C, I'm sorry, yes.
yeah, 12C.
12C, yeah, Wayne said it, sorry.
Okay, and to remove an item, I need the motion, which Councilmember Siebel's made, a second. And any discussion about that?
No, ma'am.
Let's vote.
Aye.
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 Okay, so we're moving 12C from the agenda. All right. Moving on to council, are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda for separate discussion? Councilmember Stevens?
8D and E.
8D. And 8E.
Yeah. E. Yep.
Okay, and that's by simple request. Council, are there any action items to be added to the consent agenda?
I propose adding a 12I to the consent agenda.
12I to the consent agenda. Okay, so this requires a motion, which we have. I need a second.
I second.
Yep, I'll second.
Okay, and discussion. So let's vote.
Aye. Aye.
Okay, City Secretary Council voted unanimously to put item 12I on the consent agenda. All right, council, are there any time sensitive items? Okay, seeing none. Moving on to the consent agenda. City Secretary Council has removed items 8D and 8E for separate discussions. And if you would read the remaining of the consent agenda as is, please.
Tonight's consent agenda consists of approval of the June 9th, 2026 special meeting minutes. B, approval of the June 16th, 2026 regular meeting minute. C, approval of the 2026-2027 holiday calendar. F, approval of the 2026-2027 planning and zoning submittal calendar. G, approve special use permit 2026-07-01. A special use permit allowing the applicant Travis and Ally Brianne Waldrip to establish a short-term rental at 305 North First Street. The property owner of the record is Travis and Ally Brianne Waldrip. The parcel ID of the subject property is 35496. H, approval of letter agreement to extend the country club lease for 90 days. And 12I is approval of Manuel Payne Field interlocal agreement between the Alpine Independent School District and City of Alpine.
Okay, great. I need a motion.
Yeah, I move we approve the consent agenda as was just presented.
Okay.
Okay, let's vote.
Aye.
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 City Secretary Council voted to approve the consent agenda as just read with action item 12I as written unanimously. Okay, so moving on to items removed, the consent agenda is 8D and 8E. Councilmember Stevens.
Thanks, Mayor. The reason I want to remove the city meeting calendar is we always tend to run into the police night out, and I just wanted to make sure we had sorted that through, because otherwise we'll get to it and say, oh darn, we did it again.
Okay, so let's look at that. Did we run into that? What page is that on?
So in our packet, it's page 90 of 218.
Page 90. And Chief, do you know which night is police night out?
I'm sorry, he said,
Okay, do we know?
it's the first Tuesday of October.
First Tuesday of
I
October.
believe it's gonna be the.
So that'd be the 6th.
Yes.
The 6th.
Yeah, so
We have city council meeting.
we have a city council meeting at the same time, and we've always talked about, do we move it?
Yeah,
Uh,
I think we should move it because it would be important for council to be at police night out.
we've not made one yet.
All right, so what's the procedure for moving that? By resolution, by,
Because I think you can by consent.
by consent voting tonight?
So could we then propose an amendment to the proposed 2026-2027 city meeting calendar to move the October 6th date to October 13th? That would be the motion I make.
Council?
And advisory board meeting.
Or move it to the 7th. I don't care.
If there's nothing on the
Wednesday
7th.
the seventh? Yeah. Wednesday the seventh is better.
Then I propose we move it to
Probably
the
not
6th to the 7th.
It's not good for you.
Probably not. My kids' games are on Wednesdays,
What about?
college volleyball games, and I ain't missing one, sorry.
Monday the 5th.
Okay. Can you, Monday the fifth?
Sure.
So I'm sorry, I misspoke. I propose that the city council move the October 6th meeting to October 5th.
Okay,
Second.
okay, any discussion on that? All right, let's vote on that.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so city secretary council has moved the Tuesday, October 6th meeting to Monday, October 5th. Henry, would you have whoever does the calendar create a new one?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
It's, Lorinda.
1 second, sorry. October. Yeah.
We need a deadline to know.
Okay, that's also an accounting software workshop. I have written down on the 6th, so we'll just have that on the 5th as well.
Yep.
All right, so moving on to consent agenda item E, Councilmember Stevens.
Yeah, thanks, Mayor. The reason I wanted to put this on for discussion or dialogue was the dates that's shown in red are on Wednesdays, not Thursdays, and wanting to understand what the implications were, because that says everything gets backed up. I'm sorry? Yeah, we moved it to
Thursday.
Thursday, but these dates are on Wednesday. So I didn't understand.
Yeah, so that with the new reporting, remember it used to be 72 hours, which you included Saturdays and Sundays. And now it's like business days, so you have to get your agenda posted by Wednesdays. And that gives you enough time.
Well, everything else is on Thursday, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates that are not. That seem to be inconsistent.
And we're looking at the first column, so 5 of
first
those
column,
dates
yep.
in the first column are actually on Wednesdays, even though it says
Even though it
Thursday.
says Thursday. Yep.
Which dates are those?
October 7th, and then the November, December, and March dates.
That's because of the holiday.
Thank you.
Business day, yeah.
Oh,
So what holiday are you driving at the October 7th? I don't understand that.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm just trying to understand. I didn't,
Yeah.
sorry.
I forget
Columbus
it.
Day.
That's because we work for a living. Columbus Day.
So,
Oh,
I don't know, it's a national holiday.
okay. Okay, if that's the rationale, their holiday lined up.
And then
Okay,
the November one's probably for Veterans Day.
Yep.
okay. That answered the question. Thanks.
Okay, good. So
So-
we'll have to try to remember to remind one another.
Yep. So I move that we approve the 2026-2027 agenda deadline calendar as presented.
Okay.
I second.
Okay, any discussion? Let's vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Hey, City Secretary Council voted to approve consent agenda item F, approval of the 2026-2027 planning and zoning submittal calendar. No. deadline, agenda deadline, calendar, sorry, that's all.
Okay.
We approved item E of the consent agenda, 2026-2027 agenda deadlines calendar.
Yep.
Okay, as written.
Yep.
All right, excellent. So that takes us to reports and presentations, of which there are none. And now we're moving on to information and discussion items. Discussion item A regarding a meeting for Brewster County Groundwater Conservation District and the Meadows Research Institute with council member Rob Ruckus. Councilmember Martinez was unable to attend that day. If you might remember at our last council meeting, we had a presentation about joining the Groundwater Conservation District. And Councilmember Ruckus volunteered to go to see a little bit more about what the benefits might be of that. Oh, you didn't go to?
No, I had some work, so.
Yeah.
Show up there. That whole weekend of the full side.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I did raise the subject at Commissioners Court. And the concern from a city perspective about the county and the implications since they control the groundwater district. My discussion back with the judge was if somehow the city could have a membership on that, it would probably be a lot easier for us to go work it. Because as I recall, the benefits we talked about at the last meeting was in the event someone wanted to come in and use a lot of water, they would exclude city utilization of water. If we were part of the groundwater district, then they would include those numbers and be able to make an informed decision about whether to consume water or not. Judge says, hey, that's a reasonable thing to go work. So I think there may be an opportunity for a future discussion. We probably want to maybe get a joint discussion between the county commissioners and us about the implications and see if we can come up with an agreement that would make sense for council and for the groundwater district. So.
So a joint meeting.
A joint meeting, and I'll be happy to pursue that because I go to the commissioners court meeting. I'll continue that dialogue
Okay,
and bring it back.
okay.
Okay.
Sounds great. All right, so to be continued.
Yep.
Moving on to action items. Action item A belongs to Councilmember Ruckus. If you would read that out, please.
Approve the second final reading of ordinance 26 for 2026, Echo 6, Echo Chapter 5, and ordinance amending Chapter 2, Administrative Article 5, 4, Finance of Alpine Code of Ordinance by amending Division 4, Enterprise Fund Financial Management, establish financial management policies for city enterprise fund, including rates, sufficiency requirements, reserve requirements, limitations on transfers of enterprise fund revenues, annual reporting requirements, and long-term financial stability standards, providing finding of fact, enactment, repeal or servability, proper notice, and meeting conclusions in the code of ordinance and effective date clauses.
Need a motion?
Motion, we approve the second final reading as presented.
I second. Okay, great. And this is second and final reading, so is there any discussion? Let's vote.
Aye.
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 All right, so the City Secretary Council unanimously approved second final reading of ordinance 2026-06-05. Moving on to action item B, City Manager, if you would read that, please.
Approve the first reading of ordinance 2026-07-01, an ordinance approving rezone application 2026-07-01, amending the official zoning map of the city by rezoning the property located at 1301 West Avenue J and legally described as 2.0 acre tract of land, more or less known as tract 1, out of the east 1/2 E2 of lot 2, means addition subdivision A to the city of Alpine, Brewster County, Texas, as the same appears in the map or plat records on file in the office of the county clerk of Brewster County, Texas, rezoning the subject property from R-2 multifamily district to R-4 mixed residential district, providing findings of fact, repealer, severability, effective date, proper notice, and hearing clauses.
I need a motion.
I move we approve the first reading of ordinance 2026-07-01 as presented.
I need a second.
A second.
All right, discussion, City Manager, start us out.
Okay, the city council will receive information and engage in discussion regarding a proposed zoning change for the property located at 1301 West Avenue J, legally described as 2.0 acre tract of land, more or less known as tract one, out of the east one half of lot two, means addition subdivision eight to the city of Alpine. The applicant, Thomas R. Lancaster, has requested that the zoning designation be changed from R2 two-family district to R4 mobile home district. The purpose of the request is to allow additional flexibility for residential development. In accordance with the statutory requirements and city procedures, the Planning and Zoning Commission conducted a public hearing on June 22nd, 2026. After proper notice was published and mailed to nearby property owners, following consideration of public input and staff review, the commission voted to recommend approval of the rezoning request to the city council. The proposed ordinance is scheduled for consideration by the city council on the first reading on July 7th, 2026, and second and final reading on July 21st, 2026. Public hearings will be held in conjunction with these readings to allow interested parties an opportunity to provide comments before final action is taken.
Great, Councilmember Stevens,
So Jessica, your view of this?
come on up, Jessica.
Jessica Isley, Building Services. So Mr. Lancaster came to us mainly because he wanted to rezone it from R2 to R4 to use the mixed residential through the casita style housing that we just changed in our zoning ordinance.
Well, thank you. That's right in line with what we're trying to do.
Yeah. More affordable housing.
No.
First Escobedo. I'm all good for that. Councilmember Lucas. Councilmember Martinez. Councilmember Portillo.
I'm good, man.
Thank you, Jessica. Let's vote.
Aye.
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 Okay, City Secretary Council voted unanimously to approve ordinance 2026-07-01.
I had a quick question before we were zipping around, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Zoning map, when's it gonna get updated? We've approved, I thought, a bazillion time, but I
We
keep
do
seeing the
have-
old one around.
We do have the adopted zoning map that was adopted in 2025, October, I think.
That's what I thought,
It
yeah.
has been signed. However, that was one of my notes that I wrote down for Clarinda, so that I was gonna get with her and discuss who she needs to report to for zoning changes so that it stays up to date.
Thank you. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
so I made a little note because I was like, oh, I need to make sure
Thank
that
you.
it stays updated.
Thanks.
No, I was wondering. You got it. Okay. Okay, all right. Action item C, city manager.
Okay, we tabled that one, Mayor.
That was removed.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yep.
Okay,
We'll go to
we need
D.
to make a motion, second, right?
No,
We already did it.
yeah, we already did.
Okay,
We did that before under our previous stuff.
okay, great. All right, action item D, city manager.
Approve the ratification of resolution 2026-6-18, a resolution appointing Florinda Espinosa as interim secretary.
I need a motion.
I move we approve the resolution 2026-06-18, resolution appointing clerk of the secretary.
I need a second. Okay. Discussion, city manager.
So with the change in city secretary, while the resolution accurately reflects the actions taken at the June 9, 2026 meeting and is supported by the video record and draft minutes, it must be ratified by the city council to ensure formal inclusion in the city's legislative record. Ratification is necessary to provide full legal effect. I think that's right.
Okay. Councilmember Portillo,
Ma'am, I'm good with it.
Councilmember Martinez. I'm okay. Councilmember Lucas, Councilmember Stevens, Councilmember Escobedo. All right, let's vote.
Aye.
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 Aye. City Secretary, council voted unanimously to approve resolution 2026-06-18. Okay, moving on to action item E, city manager.
Approve resolution 2026-07-01, a resolution updating authorized check signatures for all city accounts held with West Texas National Bank, requiring 2 signatures on all city checks, designating primary and alternate authorized signer, providing for an effective date.
Okay, I need a motion.
I move we approve resolution 2026-07-01.
I need a second.
Second.
Okay, discussion, city manager.
So the overview of the city council is requested to consider resolution 2026-01-04, which updates the list of individuals authorized to sign checks for all municipal accounts held with West Texas National Bank. The action is necessary to maintain accurate financial controls following personnel changes and to ensure compliance with previously adopted requirements for dual signatures on all checks. The background and purpose, the city of Alpine maintains several accounts with WTMB for operational and financial purposes. The city is required to keep current signature authority on file with the bank to lawfully issue payments. The resignation of former chief of police who previously served as an authorized signer necessitates updating the city's official list of signatories. Resolution 2026-0704 reaffirms the requirement of 2 signatures on all city checks consistent with existing internal controls, and Resolution 2021-0517 designates the new primary and alternate signatories to ensure continuity of operations, removes former employees from all accounts to protect financial integrity, directs the city manager to transmit certified copies of the resolution to WTMB and complete required bank documentations. The designated signatories primary, Clarina Espinosa, interim city secretary, Henry Arredondo, city manager, alternate Randy Guzman, director of gas utility, Kurt Hoffman, chief of police. Any combination of the 2 of the above signatures is required for issuance of city checks. And the rationale is updating authorized signatories is a standard and necessary financial management practice to maintain strong internal controls, ensure compliance with the depository bank requirements, prevent unauthorized access, and support smooth fiscal operations during staffing transitions.
Councilmember Lucas. Councilmember Portillo,
Good.
Councilmember Stevens.
Good.
Councilmember Escobedo,
I'm good.
Councilmember Martinez.
I'm good.
All right, let's vote.
Aye.
Aye. City Secretary, Council voted unanimously to approve resolution 2026-07-1. Moving on to action item F, city manager.
Approve resolution 2026-07-02, a resolution authorizing the city to participate in USDA water pre-development planning grant.
Okay, I need a motion.
Motion that we approve resolution 2026-0702 as presented.
Okay, discussion, city manager.
So this resolution authorizes the city of Alpine to submit an application to the United States Department of Agriculture, Rural Development for a pre-development planning grant, PPG, in the amount of $60,000 with a required local match of $20,000. The grant will support planning activity necessary for future water infrastructure improvements and strengthen the city's ability to pursue additional funding opportunities. The resolution also designates the city manager as the authorized representative to execute all required applications, grants, and administrative documents on behalf of the city. Approval of this resolution positions the city to advance critical water system planning efforts and enhance the long-term reliability and sustainability of its municipal infrastructure.
Councilmember Escobedo. Councilmember Martinez.
I'm good, as long as we get all the grants that we can, sure, go for it.
Councilmember Lucas. Councilmember Stevens.
Good.
Councilmember Portillo.
Good.
Let's vote.
Aye.
City Secretary Council voted unanimously to approve resolution 2026-07-02. Moving on to action item G, city manager.
Approved resolution 2026-07-03, a resolution authorizing the city to participate in USDA Emergency Community Water Assistance Grants.
Okay, I need a motion.
Make the motion to approve resolution 2026-0703 as presented.
Second.
Okay, discussion, city manager.
So this resolution authorizes the city of Alpine to submit an application to the United States Department of Agriculture, Rural Development of the Emergency Community Water Assistance Grant. The grant program provides funding to help communities address emergency drinking water infrastructure needs and protect the city's water supply. The resolution also designates the city manager as the city's authorized representative to execute all required grant applications, agreements, and related documents. Approval of this resolution enables the city to pursue federal funding opportunities that support critical water system improvements without committing local funds unless approved at a later date.
Councilmember Martinez.
I'm good. Go for it.
All right, Councilmember Escobedo.
Good.
Councilmember Portillo.
Good.
Councilmember Lucas. Councilmember Stevens. Let's vote.
Aye.
Aye.
City Secretary, Council unanimously approved resolution 2026-07-03. Moving on to action item H, city manager.
Approved resolution 2026-07-04, a resolution authorizing the city to participate in Scenic City Texas Grant.
Need a motion?
Motion, we approve resolution 2026-0704 as presented.
I second.
Okay, discussion, city manager.
This resolution authorizes the city of Alpine to submit an application to the Texas Scenic City Certification Program, which recognizes communities that demonstrated commitment to high quality scenic standards and community beautification. Certification supports the city's efforts to preserve its unique Big Bend character, enhance public spaces, attract economic investment, and promote civic pride. The resolution also designates the city manager, the city's authorized representative, to execute the application and all necessary documents related to the certification process.
Councilmember Stevens?
So I'm in favor of it. What does this get us? Let's assume we get certification. How does that help?
Well, there's not many cities that are in this program. But it's kind of like a recognition that you take your scenic view serious, and it attracts attention, and it attracts more tourism, all that kind of stuff.
Will we be able to put signs up? We're a scenic
Yes.
city? Okay, thanks. Yeah. Advertise.
Councilmember Portillo,
Good.
Councilmember Lucas,
No brainer.
Councilmember Escobedo, Councilmember Martinez,
I'm okay.
let's vote.
Aye.
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 City Secretary, Council voted unanimously to approve resolution 2026-07-04. Item I has been removed from the consent agenda where it was approved. Moving to executive reports, City Secretary, 6 minutes on the clock, an additional 4 possible for this. And first off is the city mayor report. So at the last council meeting, I mentioned that I had a Zoom meeting with Wendy Barnett, who is the CEO of Big Bend Regional Medical Center coming up. And basically I wrote a summary of what she had to say and I asked your questions. She said in her 22 years in healthcare, she's never seen anything like this before, where a entity such as the hospital becomes nonprofit. And it's going to be for all of the Coral Tire network. They're looking to become nonprofit. She said it opens doors. So mainly the takeaway is lots of grants is what they're hoping to get. Okay, lots and lots of grants. Her big question is, how do we keep people in the community for their health care instead of having to travel outside of the community? Hoping to get greater access to care for our people here. Also hoping to bring costs down. Nonprofit is still a corporation, still part of Quorum. They're going to eventually change the name to something else, probably sometime after October 1st, so just stay tuned. More access to specialists is what they're hoping will happen with this status change, more grant funding. There's the potential of costs dropping, especially in the pharmaceutical realm. So prices might come down for patients in regard to the medications that they receive at the hospital. The hospital board that we have here in the city, it's not related to us. We don't have any control over the hospital board. Will remain the same. They're still there. They don't change. Leadership structure does not change. She just kept mentioning more access to grants. For example, a brand new CT scanner for Big Bend Regional Medical Center in the next 60 to 90 days, which will be more powerful and be able to do more things than the current scanner that they have. And then she said the best benefit is a mammography machine, a DEXA scan, which is a bone density scan. With the new CT scanner, they'll be able to do some bone density scans. So that was that. All right, is that my time?
No, that was my back door ringing.
Oh, no. But it was perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
All right, and we're gonna move to the city manager report. Council per Toma, you are allowed to ask questions on what he has to say in regards to these items that are printed out on the agenda. Okay, so 6 minutes on the clock. An additional 4 if needed. City manager.
Okay, so the 4th of July parade was a big success. There was high attendance that we saw. Smithsonian event, the opening was also a huge success. A lot of people there. We did hire interim finance director to help us. She hit the ground running. Her name is Linda Coons. She is working under Texas First Group, which provides support to municipalities. We had our meeting with the auditor. I think on the first day, Mr. Stevens was there. Very knowledgeable of the work that's ahead of her. That's her specialty. I'm gonna hand off, I'm gonna give Kim 1 minute, okay? But wait, okay, so she's got some important information that we also have a
He's only got 6.
Alpine ISD intern helping our human resources with a lot of filing and stuff. Let's see, we were awarded the just today, we got a HIDA grant for 2026-2027.
Nice. Awesome.
On water and wastewater projects, the emergency well Roberts 3, the replacement, Thomas Skinner and his crew have everything set up. They are out there drilling. They've drilled up to 160 feet as of yesterday. And they'll continue drilling today and as we go, and we'll get updates. We'll go out there periodically. Skyway Gardens had a meeting with Andy from Jacob and Martin, our engineers, along with Randy Guzman, Dominic Rubio, Raymond Mobbs Morgan, and Michael Macias, discussed potholing areas around the upper Lower Hill Pump Station, field checks around the Murphy Street area to locate valves and sizes of pipes to make a better judgment on how to get the pump station online. Some more exploratory digging is needed and will be done in the next week. Cartwright Well was pumping when we started 130 gallons per minute. However, we checked this week and it's down to 100 gallons per minute, and it's being monitored very closely. Valves for the wastewater plant, Premier Waterworks from Lubbock installed 2 new valves for the contact basins and have allowed for quicker cleanup process and will allow for more effluent to be sent to the golf course tank. And the bar screen issue, June 17th, the automated bar screen motor went out at the wastewater plant, and a new motor will be delivered in 12 weeks due to it being a metric motor. Those are more difficult to track down. For now, the manual bar screen has been installed and trash debris will be removed 3 times a day.
Wait, Henry, for the people here, for YouTube, explain what HIDA is. So we got a HIDA.
Okay,
grant.
so HIDA is high intensity drug traffic area. That's the area that we operate in, and we support with our police department, and we get funded through this agency. And we work, it's a partnership, working together.
Okay, excellent. Okay, come on up. You got 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute, Kim.
Introduce yourself.
Kim Morrow, Recreation Coordinator. So, really quick, the best news all day is I wanted to share with you what our overall revenue has been since the pool has opened. So after only 30 days of operation, the Alpine Municipal Pool has already generated $16,150 in total admission revenue, surpassing the entire 2025 season admission revenue of $14,410 by 1740. So just to do a little summary real quick, the 2026 season has produced outstanding financial results in just 30 operating days, minus a few days that we've had to close on weather due to that. Even still, these are the numbers in 30 days. Membership sales have more than doubled, increasing from 61 to 129 passes, while generating $725 more revenue than the entire 2025 season. The revised pricing strategy made memberships more affordable and significantly increased community participation, particularly through individual passes. So additionally, increasing the pool party fee from $100 to $250 generated more revenue with fewer reservations, improving operational efficiency and cost recovery. Most notably, within only 30 days of operation, I'm just going to say that only 30 days, guys. We've still got 60 more to go, hopefully. The pool has already generated $16,150 in total admission revenue, exceeding the 2025 season totals. So this is just demonstrating the success of the new pricing structure and operational model. So this is a heartfelt thank you for Henry pushing this to go to council and for you guys to approve it. This is an amazing thing. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I already have somebody who is willing to buy 100 passes right now just to give to the public for people who want to come and swim. So that has not even generated yet. And I have 2 pool parties already on standby waiting to go. So we're still going. And this has just exceeded my expectations. I can't thank you enough. This is amazing. The pool, everything is just moving along beautifully.
What about the furniture, the furniture?
Yes, we got a donation. We have Kirsten Moody. She raised enough money for us to get furniture. So we should be getting four tables, 16 chairs, and an umbrella. We also have another donation, if I'm not mistaken, for shading structure that we are working on. So all of those things are just doing great. I am so appreciative of Donnie, who has helped in the very beginning, helping me with my just understanding my CPO a little bit more. And now everything is just great. The chemicals are beautiful. Numbers are good. I'm out there scrubbing with the lifeguards, making that pool clean because I know my little ladies in the morning that come and do their lap swim. They just appreciate it. So just want to say thank you. Everybody has just thanked the pool. And just so you know, I started these little cards here for people to fill out just to tell us how we're doing. And I'm going to actually put them on the wall, kind of like what you buy at a 7-Eleven, $1 thing, and just letting us know how you're doing. But they've any comments or suggestions is saying, I love the staff. They are so helpful and sweet. Suggest more shade. Pool is wonderfully clean. Guards are courteous and helpful. I'm having a great summer. Nice clear water that makes me feel so amazing because I want my water clean. And so that's love the music in the morning. Pleasant staff. So these are just some of the things that we're getting and showing. And so I couldn't be more thrilled. I mean, this has already exceeded my expectations. So this is because of y'all.
Because of you.
No, it's you guys.
Ideas. And you're extending the season and you are searching for lifeguards, right?
Yes, I have already reached out to El Paso, so we should be, they have already connected with me. They were supposed to get back to me today, but I'm sure something has happened, but I should be able to have somebody come here to train more lifeguards. And I've already had about 4 people want to be a lifeguard so that they could stay and possibly help. And I even have a potential person for swimming lessons that we could possibly offer next season.
Yeah.
So that could be part of our new
It's
recreation
just a
program.
complete new environment there. I think if
It
you haven't
is.
been, people are just really enjoying it. We were in leadership huddle last night and Michelle Reinhardt was telling us how wonderful she's gone, how wonderful it is and how much her and her kids are enjoying it.
Well, I run a tight ship. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of documentation. There's a lot this year, and there's a structure that I'm sure that many people are not
As there
used
should
to.
be.
And but that's okay. Everything is going really good. We have everything controlled. The lifeguards I think we've got a good pattern. So I'm just excited. I can't thank you enough. I think our seniors are just excited about that. And hopefully, I don't know if I need to do this as an action at some point, but I would like to be able, when we are doing this season, I know that we opened it just from 11 to 7 for the public, but I would like to open that possibly to still being able, if we have lifeguards, still be able to have pool parties that could continue generating revenue, as well as opening up to have our seniors still be able to do their lap swim and their aerobics in the morning until the end of the season, not just since we're on weekends only. So I would like to propose that soon and get that going. So
Thank you.
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
And Henry, I do have one question for you. I know there was a problem with the liner and the water. We had to make sure the water was below a certain level so that the liner didn't pull away, but there was a solution to stopping up the drain. Has that been done?
No.
Because we don't want that expensive.
Yeah, so I
liner
haven't
to come
checked
out.
it. They were supposed to put some adhesive in between the
They have.
line. They have?
They have.
It's
Okay.
been
Yes.
done, and so
Yes.
now the water level is up.
The water level is up and it is beautiful. I actually cleaned all the gutters yesterday and they look really nice. The pool is so clean and the water level, we are adding water a little bit every day. But it is above the gutters and the tape it's been
Good.
like that for about over a week.
I just wanted to make sure, because we
Yes.
spent a lot of money on it. We don't
Yes.
want to void our warranty and tear it up.
No, absolutely. The water is where it needs to be.
Okay, Councilmember Stevens?
Just 2 items, Senator. Well done, Kim. One, hot funding. When are we gonna have that discussion amongst council? Did we get that on the agenda? It was supposed to be today.
Yeah, at the next meeting.
Okay, because I'm getting lots of calls from people who want hot money and they're worried about it. Yep, so
Thank you,
so
Kim.
that's the agenda. And then can we get on the next meeting? Thank you for the water data. Can we get an information discussion on, just talk about the implications? Because there's, my view is we're now ready for council to have a discussion about where our water lies. Because we've got well levels at the same, but production's way down, so really need some implications from what we need to talk about.
Yes,
Okay, thank
good
you.
point, because yeah, we wanted to start working on that plan. of
Yep,
what-
yep.
What's next?
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you. Good report.
all right, excellent. Any other, I know we ran out of time.
I
Anything
have,
else?
I have a question for Mr. Arredondo. There are so many Roberts wells in that area. Are we going to change the name for this one?
Robert Ford.
Oh,
This is in the
no.
Roberts
It is, Robert
field. Yeah.
I want it to be Henry one.
Yeah,
So it can be a new generation, a new stage.
Robert's.
Robert Henry.
Yeah. Anything else?
Mayor, I got something to say. For Captain, since we're talking about the HIDA, officer for APD, Javier Bustamante just got, was it a state award or national award?
Oh,
State award for what he does. And I kind of wanted to present that because it's pretty big.
can we do it? Can we do a little presentation for him at one of our council meetings?
The actual, it's in August, first week of August, and we got notice that he's going to be recognized as task force officer of the state of Texas.
Can we do something at one of the August meetings?
Yeah.
Like, where we have presentation and recognitions? Yes. Or maybe a little cake or something.
You'll tell us the details?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so can we put that down? Anything else?
I presume he's no longer undercover.
No longer one?
Undercover.
I just
Yes.
think about the implications.
Yeah. Is he undercover?
Yeah, because that's where I met him. It's been a long time.
Mhm.
So we need to
Will
be
that-
sensitive of that.
Yeah, well, that, with that,
I think sometime maybe in September, October.
September, October, okay,
Wait
let's
till
do
later.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't want to interfere, cause any problems. Yeah. All right, excellent. So moving on to city council member comments, Councilmember Stephen and.
That's what we're doing. Nothing, yeah, thank you.
Councilmember Escobedo, Councilmember Lucas, Councilmember Martinez.
I just want to remind you, it's important for the Ribbon Cutting Arrow Plaza, not only us as a city council, but the community that are welcome to come to the ribbon cutting for that. Arrow Plaza is
Friday.
something, it's Friday, but it's something unique, you know.
At 3.
On 3. Just a reminder.
Councilmember Portillo?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so. This brings us to item number 15, executive session pursuant to chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code, the city council reserves the right to convene into executive session from time to time as deemed necessary during this meeting for any posted agenda item or to receive advice from the attorney as permitted by law. Tonight, the city council will recess into executive session pursuant to chapter 551.072 Texas Government Code, consultation with the attorney, and 551.0. 1 second. Employee matters, what was that? 551.074.
074.
Employee matters, good, thank you. May I have a motion to move into executive session?
I'm moving to the executive session.
We have a second? Any discussion? Let's vote.
Aye.
Aye.
City Secretary, council voted unanimously to move into executive session at 6:35 PM. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
It's only 6.
action after executive session. And with that, we are adjourned.